G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. How are we all doing? I was itching for that change of scenery, and obviously I'm now back in the mountains. And I mean, it's really hard to come away from these places. Now, I haven't been down this road before, but I do know it's going to get spicy because it do turn into a gravel road. But look at the size of that tree that fell down, god damn. So let's go on an adventure. You know, after yesterday, it made me remember how much I love riding around these places, so I had to come back. Road's not closed today. Interesting, I've never been down these places. But I've never also seen half of this place. So that's a no-through road, and that's a through... Man, I've not been down this way much, so forgive me if I get a little bit distracted, because I just like looking around and learning. But as I said yesterday, getting lost is the move, man. So that's sort of what we're doing today. You just come along for an adventure. That's all we're doing. Like, I don't really know what's to the left of me, but that's a nice property. I wouldn't mind living there, goddamn. Gravel road next 6 kilometers. Say less, my son, let us boogie. Every bike is a dirt bike if you go and point it at the dirt and go. So let's go adventure. Now, I thought about not doing this, because last time I came this way, I sort of stopped just before the gravel road started, but you know what? I fear nothing. My bike can handle gravel roads. She's done plenty of them before. In fact, a lot of the roads I've travelled like this tend to be at like 2 in the morning, so it's nice to come through it during the day. Getting a bit dusty, getting a bit enjoyed. It's a bit bumpy, but that's alright. This is what life's about, exploring the off-beaten path. Now, I know where it goes, but I've never been on it, so it's just simple stuff like this keeps it exciting. That is a cool property, but I wouldn't want to live there surrounded by trees. But, oh man, this is what I love about motorcycling. Just coming down places like this, enjoying yourself. There's a guy behind me in a much more suited vehicle for this road, so he might want to overtake me, so I might let him. But, oh, how could you not enjoy it? It's a sunny day. I got off work early. My last client's sort of cancelled on me, so I figured I'll come out to the mountain again since I work close enough to it. I'm like a 10-ish minute ride, or maybe a 7-minute ride from the start of the mountain, so I figured I might as well. You know, going 50 k's on this bike, you can certainly feel the bike sort of wavering. Will that stop me? No, I ain't fear nothing. 6 kilometers is not a very far ride, especially on a bike. And man, it might be gravel road, and gravel roads certainly keep it exciting, but because I can actually see the road today, and it's not just covered in, you know, darkness, it's nice. It's nice to get out through these things. Is it stupid? It might be, but is that going to stop me? No, it ain't. Recommended speed 40 kilometers. We're going 50. Ooh, I can see why it would be 40 kilometers. This bike no like turns like this. This turn bad bike. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, bumpy boy. I implore you guys, if you've never done this before, do it at least once. It's good fun just hopping on the gravel paths, going for a ride in places you have no business being in. Oh boy. Is it risky? It can be. Just be careful, mindful of your speed and all that, because it's easy to lose control on a road like this and slip. So just don't go too fast. Remember, the limitations of your bike are greatly limited on gravel, but as long as you take control, you ride relatively responsibly, you don't go too fast, you don't throttle too hard in places you have no business throttling too hard in. Just rear brake is your friend. That's important. Rear brake is very important on gravel roads. And just be careful of the potholes, because gravel roads like to have a lot of them. And man, how could you not enjoy yourself? This is a grand old time. These are the kind of corners you got to be careful around, because it's really easy to sort of lose it and go off the path or sideways and fall down. And I don't really intend on falling down, but it is at least a really nice area to fall down in. But I can tell you, gravel don't feel so good to fall on. Grass, it's not soft, and when you fall on grass, it hurts. Now imagine gravel, it's just like grass but sandpaper. And it really likes to dig into you. What a lovely area. This is the things I love doing. I love coming to the mountains for this sort of stuff. Just enjoying yourself, coming down places you don't have any business being in. Every time I come on a gravel road, though, I need to seemingly tighten my chain. It seems to do a number on it. Well, I don't know if those are related, or it's just the fact that I like to check my chain after I go for a ride in these places. But this is certainly the kind of place you'd see all the kangaroos and deer and everything when it's dark. Interesting spot to park there, good sir. But yes, rear brake, my friend, is exactly what you want to use on roads like this. If you don't use your rear brake, you tend to wash out and fall down. Now, if you don't have ABS, you still got to be careful even with your rear brake, because if you use your rear brake too hard, you will slip and slide and fall down. So just be mindful of those things. But what a lot, it's such a pretty area, dude. How could you not enjoy this? My mustache has gone in my mouth again. I don't like it. Just be mindful of the gravel. But this is like the ultimate adventure bike area as he comes through on a Honda Rebel. Do not fear the gravel roads, my children. Just go. Enjoy yourself. Every bike can do everything. I mean, if you have the SL5, was it the CL500? You could probably come here and put some better tyres on it. Probably have a grand old time. But I'm doing it here with the standards. These are the stock tyres. I mean, I've changed them a few times, but they're still the stockies. And guess what? She can do it. I'm surprised I've never been down here. This is awesome, this road. Now, I know why I haven't, because it's gravel. And if they make this a tarmac road, hot dog, this would be a gorgeous road to live in. This would be a fun road to ride through, that's for sure. But I can tell why they haven't done it. Because of the size of said road, it's not really a twin road anyway. Yes, they can obviously do a single lane road, or just like a 1.5 lane road. And they do that around the mountains plenty of times. They do it sort of everywhere, but ooh, a bit slippery there. Careful of the gravel in the middle of the road, especially when going fast around corners. That's how you lose it really quickly. Just don't be afraid to hit that rear brake when you need to, and then veer off into the side you need to be. I do like the makeshift curb. But yeah, even if you come through one of these areas and you're scared shitless of the road, you don't have to go as fast as I'm going. Like, going 50 k's on a gravel road is sketchy on a good day with standard tyres. But if you just want to ride it at like normal speeds, you can absolutely come through here with like, just go like 20, 30 k's. Just ride and make sure that everyone who's behind you, just let them pass, because they're not going to be mad at you for coming on a gravel road with the bike. They'll be like, oh, okay, maybe he has to go somewhere this way, and they'll just let you pass. It's not that bad, I promise you. And look at that, back to somewhat regular roads. Am I still going to gun it yet? Not yet. I don't trust it just yet, but hot dog, what a road. Oh, I need to go down there more often. You got to be careful though, you don't puncture a tyre. That's like the one fear you can sort of have. That's a genuine fear on those sort of roads, is puncturing a tyre, because you don't want to lose a tyre out in these sort of places. But you know what, hot dog, that was awesome. I'd do that happily again, and I might, not today, but you know what, that's the kind of riding I love doing. Just picking a place that you're not familiar, going down and heading down it. Like, this entire road now is all foreign to me. I have no idea. The only part of this road I knew is just before the gravel started, and that's where I stopped. So, if you want to know where I am, this is a Linda Road area going towards the Basin. So, instead of going up Mountain Highway, I went this way in the roundabout. And you know what? I'm glad I did. I feel like it's not as popular because of the gravel road part. A lot of people don't want to sort of come this way, which is fair enough. But I am not one of those people who was turned off by a little bit of gravel today. And I'm glad, because it's nice and green. It's not too much traffic. My ears are popping because of the elevation, brother. they'll subside eventually, but man, sometimes the best rides are the ones that are down the roads nobody wants to go down. And it's a damn shame, because I mean, I can see why people don't want to come down this road, absolutely, but at the same time, my brother in Christ, this road's absolutely bloody awesome. Am I going fast? No, I'm not going fast. I'm just enjoying myself. And this is exactly how you enjoy a road of this caliber that you're not familiar with. A lot of gravel and dark. Ooh, this is really cool. Tree tunnel and all. Ooh, man. Oh, I'm lost for words almost. It's that gorgeous. I need to come through here more and more. And look at that. I think we're starting to approach civilization. Just like that. That was awesome. Let's go this way. Oh, I know where I am. Actually, let's go left, now that I think about it. Let's go this way, because I know this way. This takes us up to... this goes up to the lookout. Oh, I know where we is now. In fact, I'm happier we did that, because that bypassed all the roadworks. Oh, and if you guys have watched my MT10 SP review, this area should be familiar, because this is where I rode the MT10 SP. Look at that. Everything connects in such wonderful ways. Isn't that glorious? I think so. Oh, that fresh mountain air. See, this is why I love going through pathways I'm not familiar with, dude. And if you live in Melbourne, I implore you to do the same thing. And I implore you to do this absolutely everywhere, obviously, depending on the area. Some places are more dangerous. Like, if you come into one of these places in the middle of the night and you see a whole bunch of planks of wood on the ground with nails and stuff in them, turn around immediately. That's a recipe for my trip to going missing and never being located again, alright? But, you know, if you're living in a more safer place, absolutely get out and enjoy it, man, because this is the kind of place you want to get lost in. You get all those lovely sunshine peeking through the trees, get all the green, all the flowers. In fact, the people of the Dandenong Ranges tend to be pretty nice as well here. You get the lookout, which is just over there near that big tower thing. And, oh, I love it. There's a lot of gravel roads around here. I should probably go down and explore. I'm sure I won't have any issue with them. But I'm not going to go down that one either today. But that's sort of how you do it, dude. You just pick a road, boogie, and enjoy. In fact, I might even do another video today. I might stop just up at the lookout up there, even though you won't see the lookout. Or should I go all the way to the further lookout, even though it's under construction? No, I reckon I can go all the way to the end of this road, and then I can call it there. I had to go to a wedding up here a few weeks ago. This is where the wedding was a few weeks ago. It was awesome. I loved it. It's nice to see my friends getting married and such. But dude, oh, little red burb, hello burb. This is exactly where you want to enjoy a good ride. And it's been so long since I've done a few cruises in the mountains like this, and it's a shame. I'm upset that I've taken so long to do it, because I have no excuse not to, because they're just so nice. But now, why not? Why not? That's the lookout there. They've ended up putting some pavement in there, because everyone seems to park there. So it's nice to see that they finally added some parking, which is nice. But I tell you what, it took them long enough. The amount of gravel I had to park in and potholes I had to deal with, and wet patches, disgusting. And this is where we have to go up mountain, sky high. Very nice lookout up there. But you have to pay to go there, so we're not going to do that. But I tell you, it never gets old coming around the mountain. She will be coming around the mountain when she comes, and she'll be riding 6 white horses when she comes. You know, that's never been so true, brother. You know, it's just one of those moments when you ride around a place like this where you just sort of just take a breath. That's where I've done a video down there. That's where I did my Honda Rebel mod video and my cigars video, because you get a bit of that lookout in the distance, and it's a lot quieter of a lookout than the other one. But since the one I'm going to right now is covered in construction, I mean, I'm assuming it's still covered in construction, because it was covered in construction last time I went there, so my spidey sense is dictating that it's probably going to be covered in construction again, you know? So, well, let's find out. In fact, this is the same place that I'm going to now where I did that video, if you remember. It was when I did it with Silver Samurai, who had the Rothmans MC22, and the car was on fire. That was down this way as well. If you want to look at that video, it's my first ever subscriber ride. It was when only one boy came, which is Silver Samurai. At the start of that video is actually the car was on fire. It was whack, but also a very good way to start a video. It's a shame it was so further back when I wasn't as popular, because I feel like that would absolutely do numbers on YouTube these days. But I can't really plan a car being on fire, man. That's one of those situations that sort of just happens. And now we are going to end this video by being stuck behind a truck, which is fine, we're almost there. Let's not go into the back of said truck, though. That would be a bad way to end the day. I love looking at all these houses, though, on the way here. Like, look at these driveways, dude. They're so, like, scary and sketchy. Some of them are really nice, and some of them are just, like, steep death traps. You go, oh my god, how do you get up there? And I wouldn't want to live around a corner in the Dandenong Ranges, because, like, if a car loses control and comes off the road, they're going into your attic. Now, we don't have attic, but I'm saying that to get the point across to the Americans, right? It would just go straight into your roof, and probably through the house into the living room. Oh, hello there, little thing. But yeah, it's still under construction. A damn shame. But I have the sneaking suspicion I'll be able to try out another gravel road for my next video. But ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Otherwise, take it easy. Keep it cheesy. You know I love you, but it's time to leave you. Otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace. Bye.